Have you ever found yourself staring at a problem, feeling completely stuck, as if the answer is just out of reach? You're not alone. We all hit those walls, but what if I told you there's a way to break through them without smashing your head against the same old solutions? Enter lateral thinking, a concept that can transform your approach to problem solving in ways you might not expect. Let's break it down. Lateral thinking is all about looking at a problem from different angles. Imagine you're standing in a room with 4 walls. Each wall represents a traditional way of thinking. If you only look straight ahead, you're bound to miss the door on your left or the window on your right. Lateral thinking encourages you to step outside those walls and explore new possibilities. It's like being a detective, piecing together clues that don't seem connected at first glance. Now, let's use an analogy. Think about a jigsaw puzzle. You've got all these pieces, and at first, it looks like a chaotic mess. If you only focus on fitting pieces together based on their colors, you might never see the bigger picture. But if you take a step back, consider the shape of the pieces, and think creatively about how they might interlock, suddenly, the image starts to emerge. That's lateral thinking in action. It's about finding connections that aren't immediately obvious, putting the pieces together in unexpected ways. Let's say you're running a small bakery, and sales have been flat. You could follow the usual route, maybe offer discounts or change your menu. But what if you thought laterally? What if you teamed up with a local coffee shop? You could create a coffee and pastry combo that draws in customers from both businesses. This collaboration not only boosts your sales, but also enhances the community vibe. It's a win-win. This example shows how lateral thinking allows you to take control of your situation, steering it in a new direction without relying on traditional methods. Now, here's a thought-provoking question. How often do you find yourself stuck in routine thinking? It's easy to fall into patterns, but breaking free can lead to amazing breakthroughs. Ask yourself, what's a problem I'm facing right now, and how can I approach it from a different angle? Let's consider another example. Picture this. You're an event planner, and you're tasked with organizing a corporate retreat. The usual approach might be to find a venue, set an agenda, and hope for the best. But what if you thought outside the box? What if instead of a standard retreat, you organized a team-building scavenger hunt across the city? This not only fosters teamwork, but also creates memorable experiences that attendees will talk about for years. By shifting your perspective, you can turn a mundane event into something extraordinary. To reinforce what we've discussed, lateral thinking is about breaking free from conventional thought patterns, exploring new angles, and finding creative solutions to everyday problems. It's not just for the big thinkers or innovators. It's a skill we can all develop. So as we wrap this up, I encourage you to embrace lateral thinking in your own life. Start small. Next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what's a different way to look at this? And remember, the answers might be hiding just outside the walls of your usual thinking. Before we go, I have a couple of questions for you. What's a problem you've been grappling with that could benefit from a lateral thinking approach? And how might you apply this concept in your daily life? Think about it, because the next big breakthrough could be just a fresh perspective away.